Jeremy Riggs from Nathan.
Coach, just what did Houston do so well to take you out of your rhythm there 8 minutes in?
They're just an excellent basketball team, something that we obviously knew coming in. They're one of the top defensive teams in the country year in and year out in terms of where they hold their opponents in terms of field goal percentage. They're one of the top rebounding teams in the country, so it's very difficult to get second chance opportunities if your first attempts don't go in, and they actually turn you over and create scoring opportunities off of their turnovers in the open floor. So their physicality, ability to rebound, second chance opportunities, 10 offensive rebounds I think they got tonight. And so we knew coming in what was going to happen. I thought our guys responded a lot better there in the second half, so much than maybe the first 8 to 10 minutes of the basketball game.
We'll go to Joseph Duarte in the front row.
Coach, if you could, from what you saw with Walker, the freshman, is that not? I guess that's not your typical freshman that you see out there.
Right. No, we watched him from the other night. He's smooth. He's one of those guys that I think Coach has done an excellent job of allowing him a little freedom to be able to play, and he certainly delivers. Make big plays out there. What was he, like 9 for 11 tonight? And he takes the shots given to him. Didn't seem as though that he had to go shot hunting. I thought he played well, and he played well off of his teammates. His teammates did a great job of looking for him, and he delivered for him.
Coach, what are your thoughts on your freshman, like Terry Mortal?
I thought Zai's been really good each game for us. I thought he's really played big tonight. I look at Houston, I watch him, cover him a lot, follow Coach Sampson and his programs, and I know what a great defensive team and how tough they are. And for Zai to come in and to this type of environment against a team of this magnitude, possibly #1 team in the country, to be able to come in and make the plays that he did against such a great defensive team, give us reason to be excited. And one of the reasons we take on these type of challenges early in the season is to utilize the measuring stick of where we are and how our guys can compete. I thought tonight Zai passed the test for us.
We're going to back already, Jerry Woodley.
Coach, if you can just expand on what you just said, that was a question I had. Playing games like these in this environment, it's basically what you want the team to be at the end of the season in a raucous crowd. But here you have it at the beginning of the season.
Right, and how fitting it is. Generally our schedule starting off, we're out at Gonzaga or somewhere out on the West Coast and on a 10-game or a 10-day swing or something out there. And how fitting to be able to go across the street and play the #1 team in the country, and knowing that you're going to be challenged and have to play at a certain level out there on the floor, and you guys have to respond. And that's what I told them before the game, that you'll be challenged tonight, and your response is going to have a big reflection on you, because the tape will tell the truth. And I thought a lot of our guys responded again to the physicality, the toughness of this basketball game, and I think it's a great learning, have an opportunity to have a great learning tape from this.
We'll go back to Chris Gardner here in the front row. Go ahead, Chris.
Coach, do you think you guys got tired third game in 4 days, 4 nights?
Well, I think they'd much rather play than practice. And then, we've been practicing for a while, so having an opportunity to see these guys, it's not so much them being tired. I think it's a lot to do with the caliber of competition that you're playing. If we were in like another tournament or somewhere and you're not playing the #1 team in the country or whatever. Last night we played a team that I think went to Sweet 16 a couple of years ago, and had 4 players from that team. And I saw how Houston played those guys, and I didn't think it was any different. Every night you're going to get Houston's best effort out there on the defensive end of the floor. Even if they don't shoot it well, you're going to get their best effort on the defensive end, and they're going to disrupt what you're trying to do offensively, and they're going to rebound the basketball. And a lot of teams look at Houston and want to, because they are the standard in terms of how hard they play, and you want to try to implement that at times.
I got time for one more question with Andy Alves.
Johnny, can you talk about what were the challenges for you guys to be able to guard Marcus Sasser, and then the skill set that he brings to the table?
Well, Marcus tough. I mean, he's a 3-level scorer at the end of the day, and didn't knock down any three-pointers tonight. I thought we did. Well, he got looks and they didn't go down, but he is very creative off the bounce. He get off his ball screens, he plays well off of them, can get to the rim. I think he had a couple of and-one finishes against us tonight, but he's special. We had a chance to go and see Bryce and Grisham in the when he went to the pre-draft camp in Chicago, and I saw Sasser that was there in the pre-draft camp, and I thought at that time he may have been the best guard that was in the pre-draft camp, and that's how highly I think of him. And I thought he delivered well tonight, and he's an excellent special player.
Coach Jones, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.